Well, happy birthday to me. Welcome to my little corner of the universe. My name is Tsikhudlula and I am your wholesome mom.
Wholesome mom.
So, I've been wanting to do something crazy, like put out long form content for a while, but there's just been so many things. So I thought, you know what? It's my 37th birthday. Let's just go out and do it. Pull that trigger. What have we got to lose? Let's start off with an introduction. Like I said, I am Tsikhudlula and I am a mom. I am a wife of one for now. I am a mother of 3. 9-year-old is my firstborn. He'll be 10 in a month. I've got a 5-year-old who just turned 5 in January, and I've got a 3-year-old who is turning 4 in August. So you can imagine the craziness of, a home that I have to run. But being my birthday, for me, birthdays signify, a new beginning. It's like New Year all over again. It being smack in the middle of the year means I get another chance to check out my vision boards, to check out my New Year's resolutions. And this is one that I had put far off. But I thought, you know what? New year, new me, new all of these things. So let's put it smack in the middle. Let's bring it in. It being my birthday also, it means I'm allowed to have a whole bunch of my favorite things. And that is why I don't have a cupcake. I don't have to eat a cupcake. When you are above a certain age, you don't have to stick to the norm and to the laws and to the rules. So we are having a little dessert instead of a cake. But don't worry about that. I've also brought out some of my favorite things. So if you see me pick up some of my favorite snacks, rather. So if you see me pick up something and snack on it, don't be surprised. We are celebrating my birthday here. Anyways, so why are we here? Why did I even want to do long form content? If you have been following me on any other platform, you'll know that I speak about motherhood and mom guilt and fighting mom guilt a lot and in everything that I do. And I thought, why not put it in a place where, first of all, more people can reach it, but secondly, we can fight this fight together. And so that's why we are here. I've got my notes right here next to me so that I don't ramble. I am such a rambler. But in any case, I've been wanting to do this, like I said, for a very long time. But because of my personality, I am a planner and a strategizer, and those are the things that I enjoy doing, but I overdo them. I overplan, overanalyze, and then end up with analysis paralysis. So I thought, New Year, New Year's resolution, pull the trigger, and we are here. This is the introduction video to hopefully a long series, a very long journey that we will walk together on these streets, right? Now, why? The actual why behind the journey. So like I said, my firstborn is 9 years old, and we started, him and I, walking this journey together, fighting mom guilt and whatever, and I didn't know there was even a name to it all the way back in 2013. And the truth of that matter is there's so many mistakes that I made, but most importantly, there's so many things that I didn't do that I felt guilty about. There's so much of myself that I poured out. The idea of taking care of myself came, I think, when I already had the 3 children. So there's been a lot of things and lessons that I've learned. And I want to be to another mom what I needed when I first became a mother. So I will share a lot of the journey. I'm here to share the stories around motherhood specifically. So that's the first part, the first pillar of the content that I'll be sharing. The second thing is, I'm a businesswoman, and so that means I will be also sharing some mompreneurship stories and mompreneurship tips and tricks of the trade. I have been in business now officially since 2020, unofficially since 2018, because I started with a non-profit organization. But don't worry, I will get into all of that, what it is that I do, where I do it, all of those fantastic things. I'm a woman in tech, so we have our own ways of doing things. The third thing is God's word. I am a Christian woman. That does prohibit me from doing a lot of things, but it also gives me a huge number of more things that I can do. And so speaking to mothers is also part of my ministry. It's part of how I do my bit, and it's a bit of obedience, to be honest, on my part. It is my listening, to the Spirit, because there are so many things that I've said no to, where I felt like God was saying, you've got to do this, and I was like, ask someone else. But you know what? We're here. So here I am, Lord sent me. So I'll be sharing scriptural content as well. I'll be sharing lessons around that, and for the next couple of weeks I'm going to just delve a little deeper into these three things and their details. Why wholesome motherhood? What is wholesome motherhood? What does life look like as a mompreneur? And this is not a space only for moms who are entrepreneurs. This is for your working mom. This is for your stay-at-home mom. Mainly more for your working mom, because our challenges are obviously different. I've been a stay-at-home mom before. I know the challenges of a stay-at-home mom. So mama, I feel you and I'm with you. This is a place where we will chill, we will relax. As you can see, I am clad very comfortably. This is a place where you will snap off your bra, throw it off, and just chill. Listen, we will laugh together, we will cry together, we will do all sorts of things, but most importantly, we will grow together, we will level up together without the guilt that mom guilt sends our way when we try and grow. The overarching story here is self-care, is taking care of ourselves without feeling guilty, because when we pour from our cup into everybody else's cup, which we do anyway, we begin to run on empty. So the bulk of the content will be around the self-care. And like I said, this is a wholesome mom channel, so we're talking about mom holistically, but also in a wholesome manner, making sure that we cover everything that we need as moms, whether it's we need to be going to work and managing the mom guilt around that, sure, whether taking care of ourselves, resting, eating right, whatever it is. And I'm not a fanatic around any of these topics, but I am a fanatic around making sure that we are strong enough, well equipped enough, well rested enough to take care of those around us. Those are the what to expect around here. And just to close this off, let me tell you a little bit about my journey of motherhood, or mom guilt rather. I was hit by the fact that mom guilt is real in my life, really, in 2022. My daughter was born in 2021, and I had gone through a very difficult time because of the small gap between my last two children. My second born was born in 2018 January, and my third born in 2019 in August. That's an 18-month gap, and the guilt of feeling like I did not give my son enough time to be the baby had consumed me completely. I could not even, see out. But 2020 came, lockdown hit. I was working from home already as my business was new, registered in 2020. March, we were locked down, and then everybody moved into my office. My older child came to be at home. My second born, who was at creche, came in to be at home, and the baby, who was already at home with me, was now, everybody was looking at me, and I began to lose my mind. The first 21 days, I thought, it's just 21 days, we can do this. That extra 2 weeks that got us to 35 days tested my sanity in every way, shape, and form, and I thought I was really going to lose my wits. But the truth about it is, I just needed a break. I needed a timeout. I needed somebody who could say, bring the baby, bring the children, and go take a bath. Because that is what I do. You'll find out everything about me is take a 3-hour bath. But I needed somebody to say that. My husband, who is a very hands-on man, hands-on dad, he does, the most around here, didn't know that I was suffering because I kept it to myself. You know, I used to use words like, can you hold the baby for me? You get where I'm going? Can you do this for me? As if it's all my job and he's doing me a favor. Until I started to realize that I cannot do this all by myself. I am not some, you know, all-knowing and all-able being. I get tired, I get frustrated, I get overwhelmed, I get overstimulated, I get over everything. And so that is how I ended up starting to share my journey in my Instagram stories, and found so many moms saying to me, oh my goodness, me too. I didn't know somebody else was experiencing this. And I realized that we suffer so much in silence. So I started to share more and more. I got into it. I started to blog. I had an online blog, a written blog, and I felt a lot of relief. But I also started to feel a lot of pressure, feeling like all these moms are now looking to me to say something, because like we need you to validate that the messy house that we've got is okay. I mean, if I was to turn this camera around now and you see the amount of laundry in my house, you'd be on some, but it's okay. This is a space where it is okay. There is no perfect picture. In fact, the picture you've got right now, just like the picture I've got right now and the washing machine blaring the back, is my picture of perfect. And I'm here to normalize all of these things. I felt the pressure from social media, from the moms, and it was lockdown. Remember, everybody was starting a baking thing, and everybody was starting a YouTube channel, and everybody was, and I felt like I'm not doing enough, and I'm not doing this, but my children are driving me crazy, and then I'm potty training, and and that's all I needed to do. And since then, I you know, grew into a new me. I joined Mrs. South Africa in 2021 and gave myself a new challenge, and that challenge is where I came face to face with the real need for self-care. And now I needed to activate all of those things I was seeing and experiencing. So we'll talk about postpartum depression. We will talk about all of these things that lead us to feel bad about being a mother, and also all the things that are there to empower us, like my Mrs. South Africa journey, that we are afraid to step into because mom guilt holds us back. That leads through 2022 and up to now, where I've now decided to bring it, you know, into a different format. Also because blogging became quite difficult for me with my life. I run a business, I have a side hustle, I have, you know, all of these many things to do. I'm the wife of a runner, so I've got, you know, comrades coming up. And by the way, while you are watching this video, I am busy getting ready for the Comrades Marathon to support my husband on the road tomorrow. So I am sleeping. You watch this video and give a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notifications bell and everything, so that all this content I've spoken about will come through to you. You know who I am. Say hi and, you know, welcome me to the streets officially. I look forward to this journey that we are going to have together. And yeah, I will tell you everything around all of these topics. I continue to do a lot of research. So this is my love letter to you, mom. This is me saying I am here to be the mother, the friend, the sister, everything that I needed and some places got when I was starting out in my journey. And in many ways, I am here to continue to be the mother, sister, friend that I still need and still get from other places to other moms all over. Thank you so much for getting all the way this far in the video, and I will see you next time. My videos will be going up on Wednesday evenings, every night on Wednesday evening at 8, and we will have a premiere. Let's have a chat in the live chat section, and let's just do this. But all in all, have yourself a fantastic night. All my mommy love from Bye bye.
Thank you for watching.